Yo, it's your boy Warbo. Yo, to the YouTube guy. I got another reaction for you today. Yo, man, I got more from Devontetheone. I was down for the Catastrophic for the Gushi. Okay. All right. I guess we're about to find out what this is all about. We know Devonte has have a story time to tell us, animated style. So let's see what the storyline is about.
Walk inside thinking the plan hasn't completely stopped yet. I'm about to do my thug dizzle. And then...
Oh, okay. This should be good. Huh?
I've made some dumb decisions in my life, but this one has got to be absolutely, positively, undeniably the dumbest. I never thought once in my life where I'd be so down bad, no, down catastrophic, to the point where it would get me fired from my job. So back in 2018, I used to work at this chicken joint after school. Not gonna say what the name is, I'll just, leave a hint, figure it out. Y'all are smart people. Well, some of y'all. Remember this video? Yeah, this was the job I got after this story took place, and I worked there from 2016 to 2018. Now, fast forward to 2018, the year of my employment demise. One day, an hour before work, I'm in my room preparing to get this paper, doing what needs to be done. All of a sudden, I'm awoken out of my slumber to a door being shut and people walking upstairs. So first thing that come to my mind is, why are there so many footsteps I'm hearing? Like, my mama ain't have that many kids. I'm confuzzled. So I get up and go sees if the FBI is about to open up, just to be surprised at the group of people I saw chilling in the living room upstairs.
What?
Stream live TV from 85 plus channels and save up to $500 a year.
My brother, my group of friends at the time, and my girl at the time, which happened to be a part of the group too. She for the team, she for the team. We were a very dysfunctional group of people, but that's a story for another day. Anywho, turns out my brother invited everybody over to hang out after getting permission from my dad, who was at work. You know who else was about to go to work? Me. You know who else wanted to hang out with my friends and girl instead of getting this paper? Me, nigga. Hey, this nigga dumb as fuck. And on top of that, you know what the driving force for me wanting to hang out with my friends and girl that night was, instead of getting that acquired currency? That driving force was my girl after everyone was gone or asleep, giving me that Gawk 9000 dishwasher triple deluxe spaghetti with extra sauce top ramen double leaf blower. I kid you not, that was our routine after every hangout session. After work or on off days, after everybody would leave, my brother and sister would go into their rooms and sleep. Before my parents got home, she'd send me to the shadow realm in the gulag, and then I'd send her back to the war zone. But why that day of all days, I put my pleasure before my priorities? I was ready to risk it all after seeing them having fun, bro. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. It's like I was fiending for both of my pleasures. So I puts on my size 11 and a half work shoes and my uniform, got in the whip, and left 30 minutes before work. Got to the parking lot and used the last 20 minutes coming up with the most elaborate plan to get sent home from work early, acting like I was sick.
Really?
I knew these bags under my eyes would come in handy someday. The plan was go in, act sick as a dog, get sent home. I don't gotta worry about my parents because they don't get home till late at night. So after I send her back to the war zone and slide back to the cribbo, before they get home, I'll hit them with a little, I need to go to the doctor, get the note, go back to work. Boom, perfecto. What could go wrong? Everything went wrong. All my bosses were there that day. We had a nonstop rush, and my sickness wasn't fooling them. It's like they knew I was faking, or they just didn't care. Because I tried acting sick to the core, bro. Like, I tried acting stomach virus sick, like the Rona sick. I even worked slow and went to go cough in the back, loud as fuck every 30 seconds, all in a nonstop rush. They got so sick of my shiz that they fired me. And I don't blame them. I want to know how the conversation went with the bosses I hated the most when they called me in the office before firing me. You got anything to get off your chest before we let you go? Yeah. You, I hate you, but you mad sexy. I ain't gonna lie. That thing thangin' back there. You, I hate you too. You can actually go choke on a grape and jump off a bridge. No lie, no cap.
Wow.
It went along those lines. So I slides back to the cribbo, happy, but mad like shiz, boy. Cause I gotta tell my parents later on that I got fired. I walk inside thinking the plan hasn't completely stopped yet. I'm about to do my thug dizzle. And then, it was at this moment that I knew it was about to go down. I guess I wasn't the only one that came home early that day. My dad walked out his room looking confuzzled, my boy. Blank his face, no expression. He saw me see him, seeing me seeing him. He's like, and why are you home so early? Oh my gosh. I don't think y'all understand the fear running through my body on the inside at that exact moment. But on the outside, I'm playing it cordial, trying to keep this act up because I knew my dad would always stay in his room and barely come out after work. So I really thought I could finesse him into going back into his room and leaving me alone. They sent me home early because of a migraine. I think I'm a little sick, but I'll be okay. I just need to lay down for a couple hours. That didn't work. My dad ain't stupid. This man activated the unique skill, ultra common sense.
Ultra common sense.
Heard the noise. Realized who was upstairs. Looked back down at me. Pieced everything together. Checkmate. Oh, okay. Then just go to your room. Man, in my head, I was like, turn up. He was finna go to his room, and I'm finna do my thug dick. And don't come out.
Oh. That
for
did
the
it.
rest of the night. Gotcha, bitch. Hey, everybody. Devonte's sick, so say goodbye to him for the night. He gonna be in his room. Look who's not coming out that room now.
Wow.
You know, God got a crazy way of teaching people lessons, because for the rest of the night, I sat in the crack of the door, listening to them having fun without me. No hangout, no hangout. No meow, no meow. Moral of the story,
Wow.
take care of your priorities before you take care of your pleasure. You gotta do what you have to do before you do what you want to do. All right, y'all. So I'm finna go bust down on some organic apples, ginger tea, and watch some anime.
Already.
Miller Mafia for life. And remember, love yourself, not limit yourself. I want some cheeseburgers, just
What the? Yo, man, that was pretty good. But I'm gonna tell you, I worked at a fast food restaurant before, so he chose the wrong time. It wasn't just because all his bosses was just there, but he was doing a rush. Now, for some of y'all who probably never worked at a fast food restaurant, when you get rushed, it lasts by over an hour. That means every customer's coming there consistently. You got to deal with attitude. You got to fix food. It's just non-stop. When you get hit like that, you're annoyed, you agitated, you mad, but you try to keep it cool because you got customers there. And what he was doing, he was making everybody upset, including the boss. The boss is even worse at that time. The employees upset, but the bosses, supervisors, stuff, they even upset because they have to help. They gotta help. Their supervisors and bar managers, they're in there helping in that rush hour. So everybody's annoyed, including the boss. The boss is even worse because they yelling at us. You can tell they're upset. So what he did was he really was just icing on the cake. They just had it done and said, we're gonna be really good. They was all upset and everything. They just said, you got it done. If he did that without that rush hour, he probably would have, his plan probably would have worked. Because he did it in the rush hour, when everybody upset and knowing and all of their emotions because of what's going on, including the supervisors, they just like, I'm going to just let it go because everybody's upset and knowing. But yeah, man, that was a good story. I understand that, man. That's what's up. You gotta be about your paper. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your paper. But anyway, that's my reaction to Devontetheone. I was there for my crush wife for Gushi. Like, subscribe. One more out.